welcome to your mini bi-weekly general love reading for January 16th through the 31st, 2017. First, there's a lot of information that's just kind of coming in here right now, and I'm feeling like someone here is waiting for someone's return. Like, I feel like someone's coming home to you, or you're going home to them. This is someone that you have, how do I want to put it? Tested or treaded the waters with, there and back kind of thing. I feel you have been waiting for this person really for quite some time now. So I feel like they're coming back, and I'm also getting a new love that is being rebirthed between the two of you. This is going to be something different than what it was before. I feel like maybe some of you have struggled to get a commitment from them, but I feel like this time it's going to be different. I'm getting Taurian energy here. So I'm feeling something with Taurus. I'm also getting water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, or maybe even your own sign, Pisces. And I feel like there is an opportunity to fall in love, but I don't think you should be so readily with your heart. Okay. You've got to be patient, take your time, don't rush into things, but, of course, be there. I'm also getting a relationship that just jumped in on this reading. I feel like one of you are going to school and the two of you love each other, but right now one is focusing more on the school and the career, and the other one wants to move forward in this relationship, like perhaps towards marriage. Okay. Don't feel like this is an arranged relationship. I feel like the two of you really, really care for each other. I also feel a lot of fortune, regarding a connection to this new love. I feel like there's a new love that is arising here for many of you. And again, I'm feeling, it could be a water sign. It could be a rising or moon water. But I feel like there is definitely compatibility, good chemistry between the two of you. I also feel for some of you that there is this new love, this fabulous connection, but maybe one of you are married, and so you're not so free to be with them or them with you like both of you would like that to be. I also am getting someone returning from the past. And this person you had a fling with. Now, maybe it wasn't a long fling. It could have been. But I'm feeling like it was kind of something that happened quick. And then all of a sudden, both of you are transitioning, entirely two different directions. But I feel that you're going to run into each other again. That there is going to be a connection. Now, I'm also feeling that maybe one of you may be unemployed. And because of that, I feel like there's going to be some added stress where there really doesn't need to be. Okay? I really feel like this is unnecessary. There is all ways to get together without spending a lot of money. And, and I also getting the information that one of you may be just focusing a little bit back on memories or, the past of how the situation worked out. It's irrelevant. Leave the past where the past needs to be, in the past. Okay, now, so let's see what else is happening here. Well, I'm feeling somebody's son is going through a hard time. Perhaps there was a loss. Could have been a heartbreak of some kind, and I feel like they need a lot of support right now. I'm feeling like this might be, well, it could be a fire sign, but it could also be a air sign. For some reason, I keep hearing Virgo. Okay. But also, what I'm getting here is there's a relationship that's going to kick off between a water sign, and it could be you, the water sign, and a fire sign. Like this could be a Sag, Leo, or Aries. Also could have a moon or rising in this. But I feel like this relationship is going to kick off, and it's got really good chemistry, really feeling good about it. Now, somebody here who had a relationship with a Cancer, or maybe that's your rising or moon, feeling like there was a relationship that you had to separate from because the two of you were different, or maybe family got involved with it. I'm feeling like this could be something different. It could be a race, culture, religion. Something pulled you apart. There was a difference there. And, you know, I would be really careful with this relationship because I'm not feeling good energy here. Somebody's tricking you, and I think it's the family. I think the family's a part of this. Maybe this relationship is already happening, but the family is getting involved. I don't know why why am I going into the Philippines? Okay, no, no, I mean, this is general, but I'm getting a message here from the Philippines. Like somebody's family is intruding in the relationship. Now, I'm getting like maybe they're doing some kind of trickery, some kind of trick, or hopefully not magic, but something doesn't feel good to me. I would be really careful. I feel like one of the family members, if not several, maybe wants your or your husband or your boyfriend's money, somebody's money here. Yeah, that just came in, and I thought maybe to express that, because that came in from spirit also. But yeah, there's just, I know somebody's not looking at this relationship with open eyes. I'm feeling like there's blindfolds on your eyes. You're not seeing what it really is. And you need to open up your eyes and see that, because I'm not getting a lot of change there. Okay. And if you don't, you're going to get hurt because there isn't honesty there. Now, this relationship may have separated before, or it's headed to that. Okay. I'm just going to be honest. I don't like to read negative, but that's what I'm getting. All right, let me just pull some angel cards here. Well, the relationship I was talking about, Philippines, or maybe one of the Asian countries. It doesn't have to just be the Philippines, although the Philippines, stood out. But Spirit is saying that it could be any of the Asian countries or Orient countries here. Okay, so what are the messages, angels, for Pisces? Let me just go through the deck and pull what I feel to pull. All right, somebody here, we've got some surrender, but I have feeling that this has to do with, well, I'm getting someone struggling here with something that they're studying. Maybe this is college, or always afraid that something's going to go wrong. I feel like you just need to kind of let things be and trust, just kind of release it to higher source and let that happen, and practice some stress-free exercises here, because I feel like somebody's very stressed out, and all the cards are falling in towards that. Now, it doesn't have to be study. It could be it could be work. It could be anything. It could be a relationship. Like, I think like it's just so tense. And there has to be a release in order to find the peace, and even have hope and faith that this can turn out to be a good thing. But right now, I feel like right now it's twisted and bonded, if that makes sense to you. Okay. Some of you need to focus on love. Just focus on the fact that relationships are coming to you. Again, I'm getting a few single people struggling with, maybe love isn't going to happen for them. But love is going to happen for you. And you need to have faith that it is. Okay. Self-acceptance is an extreme gift and blessing if you can just get there and just accept yourself for the way you are. Like, I'm feeling like I got boxing gloves on and there's a, big old bag in front of me and I keep hitting it because I don't like myself. I like myself, but I feel you don't like yourself. Okay. But I feel like you need to release that. You need to surrender that. Accept yourself for who you are, what you are. You're a beautiful soul. Okay. But that's what's coming in for me. Okay. So let's go on and shuffle some cards for the general reading. What are the messages, Spirit, for Pisces? The Empress, love that card. Seven of Earth, Awakening, Three of Air, Two of Water, Page of Earth, Four of Fire. Wow, look at that balance. Knight of Air. We got Earth, Air, Water, and Fire. All right, let's just pick up a couple here. So we've got the Empress here, and this is the new beginnings, rebirth, birth. Not rebirth like the death card, but rebirth into who you are and nurturing yourself and finally accepting who you are, standing in your power in regards to that. And what's nice is I've actually got this in another reading. This could have been Capricorn, I'm not sure, but with the Seven of Earth, what this is telling me is, again, like I'm going back to what the angels were speaking. Somebody's really, really like worried about themselves or worried about how their life is going to turn out. Whatever it is they're doing, whether it's work, love, studying, going to school, career change, whatever it is, there's a lot of worry. Okay. Just be the Empress that you are. Let go and let be. Okay. Worrying about this only brings more worrying. Okay. We don't want more worrying. We want to let go of those worries. Now, here we've got the Awakening. And that's kind of like a message like with Archangel Gabriel, the communication, the way you think, like change your perception. So it will change your outer world. Okay. How you're perceiving things has a lot to do with what shows up in your face. Okay. And some of you might be putting on, I don't know if I want to say an act or an illusionable you when you're not being your real self. You're being what others want you to be. And Spirit is not acknowledging that. Spirit is saying you need to be who you are. And if somebody doesn't accept you for who you are, they don't need to walk the same path as you. Okay. And then the Three of Air is something, well, it's a card of healing. It's here we've got this baby unicorn leaning up against two other unicorns here. And I think it's something that maybe you've had regrets and you need to just let go and forgive yourself. Also, too, I feel like you're missing someone. This could be something that that has been lost. Maybe someone has left your life in some way or another, and you're just feeling totally in a mourning state, and you're looking for some type of confirmation that it's all okay. And I'm telling you that it's all okay. Spirit is telling you that it's okay. And it's okay to mourn. There is no set time. Okay. But I do feel like one message here is for some of you who have lost your loved ones, I just want to let you know that what I can feel in that transition is everything is fine now. Okay, everything is good. It will take time. You'll never forget, but you will move on in time. Now, here, the Two of Water and the Page of Earth. This is good news about love. Okay, this is good news about love, or maybe there have been some conflicts in your life early part of January, maybe even I'm being taken back to November and December also. But now it's going to be working itself out here. Okay, and I feel like there will be some forgiveness and some communication where the two of you will connect again and move forward. I'm also getting good news about finances. Like, I'm feeling that some of the challenges financially are coming to an end, and there is some room here for growth in regards to money. I also feel like some of you are really thinking about, and I feel like you might be young, okay, like changing or getting yourself together and moving forward in your career. Maybe going back to school. Maybe you didn't, or maybe you attended school and stopped and went to work, or weren't sure again what you wanted to do. And I feel like you're going to return now to school to, or get a job that's in the line of what you really want to study and the mission you want to do this life. I feel like there's a connection there, and you're going to start something up with that. And with the Four of Fire in the Knight of Air, I just feel like happiness comes to you, Pisces, but I feel like you just have to not expect. Just kind of flow with the river of life and let things unfold on their own without pressure or stress from you or anyone else. And I just feel like it will unfold for you. I can see that canoe or that raft just floating down the river, not fighting the currents anymore. And that would be an excellent thing to do, honestly. Now, I feel like some of you, I feel, you know what I'm getting here? This isn't a decision, an actual decision card, but I'm feeling like for you, it actually is decision. Okay. All right. Well, there's some decisions that need to be made. Okay. And those decision has everything to do with how your life flows. The Four of Fire and the Knight of Air. I'm getting this together. Fire and air want to work well together to just kind of freely spread your wings and just move about here at a good divine pace where you are using your ideas and creativity to expand, just expand where you want to be. And getting a message here that a few of you may be jobless, but I feel like, the 22nd of January and the 23rd, those 2 days coming together, I feel like there may be, interview dates. Or dates where you get decisions on, or even offers to move forward on something. Okay. Something happened on January 12th. And so I feel like it shows up on January, what's that date, Spirit? January 28th. Okay. I also get the 15th is coming in here, even though I'm reading the 16th through the 31st. Maybe something occurred on the 15th and it's overlapsing into these 2 weeks here. Okay. Through the 16th through the 31st. Okay. Pisces, remember to check your moon and rising. If you'd like a personal reading, www.transformationandempowerment.com. It was great to connect. Just want to say I love you and blessings.